let's play the defect, because we've already played Ironclad yesterday, or 2 days ago, can't remember. Silent, poo-poo, defect, level 16, let's do it. Talk. Random colorless uncommon card, random common relic, 250 gold, random boss relic. The 250 gold means that maybe we could buy a really good relic at the shop. It's possibly like buying a rare relic or a shop-based relic. Do I have a favorite character to run? I mean, it's hard not to say the Ironclad because he's the furthest ahead out of everyone. Let's do it. Pain. Oh god. But I think I do like the Ironclad. I like the playstyle of going aggressive, having strength, doing a lot of damage, etc., etc. Okay, we'll have to get rid of Pain at the shop. But then we'll have 275 gold to do whatever we want with. That's not too bad. 275 gold, you know. Apotheosis Panacea is our first 2 choices. That's actually really good. We could also get Panacea and Dolly's Mirror It. Remove Pain. No, we can't get both. And we can't get Dolly's Mirror Panacea by removing Pain. So what do you take? Do you take Apotheosis for the upgrades? Every card will be upgraded as soon as you play it, or Panacea for the artifact protection. Protects you from vulnerability, Lagavulin's nonsense. I'll be honest, I think you go Apotheosis and you say, Apotheosis is a good upgrade target, it's a good card, let's add it in and see what happens. How about elites? We could go 3 elite path. I would rather go more elites as opposed to getting the burning elite out of the way with only 1 elite fight on the floor. We can do that on the 3rd floor if we are good enough. I will take the gold. We'll just rest. $12 block, huh? So if we can kill you, we don't have to use the block potion. I think I am going to play the block potion, though, because I can't guarantee this guy's death. I can get him down low, and the 2 lightning made it more likely that he was going to die, but I couldn't just straight up kill him on that turn. Ironclad also has the immensely fun Exhaust archetype. Exhaust, strength, block. There's a lot of really fun archetypes with the Ironclad focused on kind of brute force and clearing out your deck full of cards by just exhausting everything. It can be a lot of fun. Melter. Equilibrium upgraded is 16 block. Chaos is 2 orbs. Give me the Melter. I like attack damage early. And I like the Apotheosis early. Makes the Zap and the dual cast free. Actually, you're dead. Yeah. I think Apotheosis was the right call. Being able to make cards cheap or free seems to be a winning combination. I will rest, because we have 2 elites coming up. It's not an over rest, it's a perfect rest. Elite question mark. Lagavulin. Claw? Energy. End turn. We wait for Apotheosis. I don't care what we draw, we wait for Apotheosis. How many hours of Slay the Spire has the stream been on for? 2, 2.5. Melter. Zap. Strike. Strike. Oh, Lagavulin, you're dead. You're incredibly dead. I don't even want to hit you. I want to take no damage on the fight. You don't stand a chance. Okay, well now we gotta hit you. We'll take 12 damage, he'll die. This has been a wonderful fight. And I think a good proof of concept of the power of that, of that Apotheosis that we have in the deck. Upgrade 2 random cards. You know what? We don't need it with Apotheosis. We would like to upgrade Apotheosis, we would like to upgrade every card eventually, but I feel like I'd actually like to just say leave. Save the HP for the boss, for the elite fight rather. Then we'll upgrade Apotheosis at the next campfire. Oh, this sucks. Although we might want to rest because Gremlin Knob just kind of hard counters us. No, maybe not hard counters, but it's kind of a counter. How many layers of STS am I on right now? Layers? I don't understand what that means, layers. How many runs have I done? Oh, Pantograph is so good. I've done a few runs. Mostly as the Silent trying to win there. It's a meme. Okay, I don't know that one. How many layers am I on? I don't get it. Apotheosis, Ball Lightning, Claw, Beam Cell, Charge Battery, Melter. It's not really an orb deck. I tend to not love the decks when I add in the early loops. I'm like, oh, it's a loop. We've upgraded. It's 2 orb slots and 2 filled orbs all at once. Well, yes, but you could also put in an overclock, get more draw, a skim for draw, and if we have a 0-cost deck or a cheap deck, this will draw a lot of good stuff for us. I'm gonna take a skim. I think 1 skim is not a problem. Apotheosis is now upgraded. We'll probably end up fighting the next elite. I don't think this guy is going to be too much of a problem. I am just going to block, though. Because once we play Apotheosis, every card gets... Aren't you just the son of a gun? We drew no blocks. Once we play Apotheosis, every card gets basically 50% better. You son of a gun. You're going to do 13 damage to me. I hate you. We didn't even draw Apotheosis. Nah, I don't want these cards. Don't want them. I'll fight him. It's perfect. Thank God for fighting Lagavulin. There we go. Okay, we should be able to make it through Lagavulin taking very little damage. Melter? No, Beam Cell is really good. Okay, I was worried about the sentries. I was thinking, how are we going to kill the sentries? Are they going to kill us? Nah, we got him. He's dead next turn. We took another 12. We still might want to rest before the boss fight here because the slime is tough. Molten Egg's pretty nice. Fission is also interesting. It is draw. You could upgrade it. It's better. Because it's draw, I'll play it. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. 25 HP? 25 HP. That's pretty good block. Or that's pretty good amount of HP. We'd be at 40. Yeah, maybe I would just run it. Run the slime fight and see what happens. Yeah, I hate this. Fission will give me energy and card draw and evoke. Claw, Ball, Lightning, Strike kills you. Okay, thank you, Skim. With the regen potion, I'm definitely just gonna go for the fight. So we'll upgrade. Why upgrade? Well, we still want to make our cards better. So that we can play them when they're upgraded before we draw Apotheosis, but... You know, because now I can play a Zap for free. We're not doing anything with it, but we can play it. Wow. Alright. Thanks, Apotheosis. You know what we need? Lightning in a freaking bottle, baby. We need lightning in a bottle so that we can actually put this Apotheosis in our starting hand. That would be actually a 10 out of 10. Lagavulin references a distillery in Scotland. Interesting. I looked up the name behind Celeste, and apparently it was the name of like a mountain in Europe or something near one of the developers, and they just decided that's what they wanted their mountain to be called in the game. Let's wait one more turn. 3 attacks? Good enough. 34 HP on the split slime, that's pretty good. You thought it was Log of Ulin. Log of Ulin. I'll admit I have no idea how it's actually pronounced. I just probably mumble it a little bit. Skim. Charge battery. Zap. Steam barrier. 17 block. You know what? Defend, defend. We'll hit you next turn. Ideally when we can draw a beam cell. Nope. Okay, that's pretty good. We have no crowd control, no dagger spray. Well, it's not actually a dagger spray, is it? It's a, What's the name of the, Yo, energy back! I forgot about, Gremlin Horn. What is the name of it in, Sweeping Beam? In the defect deck. That's the base crowd control card. Creative AI, huh? It's a good fallback card. Reboot might help you draw Apotheosis sooner. But I wonder if Creative AI might be where we want to take this, because if we don't fight the power boss, we can get stronger as the fight lasts longer. Now what do you take here? I think you take Nuclear Battery. We still want to add in cards, so I don't really want to take Busted Crown, and Nuclear Battery can be evoked, but hopefully when that happens, we've already played Apotheosis. You know, we've fissioned into we've played Apotheosis, then we play Fission, then we have extra energy, then we play a lot of cards with Skim. We get all of our powers out there if we have powers, and then we kind of go to town. That's the ideal case, I think. Okay. Since we have no hard-hitting cards, I think I'm gonna skip Elites. Without Electro, I don't want to fight him. It's gonna be honest. You know, it's as good of a time as any to play it. Man, this is, we do have 5 energy. How did we have, oh, we had the, of course, the backup battery. Give us extra energy on this turn. Yeah, without playing Apotheosis, we just don't have a lot of cards. We don't have a lot of draw. Have no draw. Yeah, we need better, better cards added into the deck earlier. For sure. Luckily, we just barely killed him. I wanted the gold because we're going to a shop. Remove a card and upgrade a random card. Even though we're going to a shop, I'm gonna do it. Remove a basic strike. Upgraded the dual cast. Why not? And we still have enough money to buy whatever we want from here. Hyper Beam, Jack of all trades, secret technique. Yes. Draw skill. Draw Apotheosis. I will remove an... I'll remove a basic defend this time. Yeah, I'll remove a basic defend. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I have no block. Man, sometimes you just get screwed on your draw. I don't want to play Bias Cognition. I want to play Genetic Algorithm this turn, actually. That's pretty decent. Defrag. Could Defrag, Ball Lightning, Fission will probably draw enough to kill him. Defrag, Ball Lightning, Claw, Fission. Oh yeah, you're dead. What do we need? We need... You know... I'm gonna take Cold Snap. Although the defrag was also a really good choice, I think. Ugh, we'd have to rest. It's better than getting a curse. We need healing. We need a self-repair. Transform a basic strike into a force field. You know, if we do run powers, that force field could be a pretty good card. Especially after we play creative AI and a few attacks, or a few powers out of it. Ornamental Fan. We don't play 3 attacks that often, although we do have a few attacks added to the deck. Claw, Beam Cell, Ball Lightning. Is 4 block worth it, or should we take the key? I'm gonna take the key. I'm gonna run under the assumption that future chests, future relics might be better than that. Although it is a risk, of course. Give me a creative AI. Easier to play turn 1 with 4 energy. Apotheosis. We just play our hand. 14 block. I'm not going to play the attack potion. There's only one attack card in the defect deck that actually gives you block. So I don't really feel the need to try to make that happen. It's go for the eyes. And we would have to draw that in order to take less damage on that turn. I don't think there's even a dash or an Iron Wave equivalent, an attack that gives you block. I don't think so. This is not a good turn. Play the Vision, I guess. Play the Skim. Oh my god, we would have gotten it. Of course we would have gotten it. That's how it goes, isn't it? There we go. Okay, the fusion was worth it. Fission? Fusion? Yeah. What's the prevailing perspective on biased cognition? Is it good or bad? Verdacula says, biased is great but risky. It's great and risky. It's situational. You shouldn't just always play it. You should wait on boss fights. If you have artifact protection, then the biased cognition is amazing, but it's hard to get artifact protection. Take an upgraded Sunder. I don't want to have a curse in my deck. Oh no. Oh, thank you, Apotheosis. Put a skill into your hand. A zap? Not a great time for the Sunder, but it's still 32 damage. Vision. We get extra energy, lots of card draw, and if I can kill an enemy, we get even more draw. So let's kill him, get energy back, get draw, play more cards. Okay use of Vision, I suppose. Could have been better, could have been worse. Taking 2 damage. We do have a power of return now. Please give me buffer. They did it! They did it! I can't believe it! This saves the buffer. This is more damage. We'll be fine. He'll be dead before he can hit us. So, do we rest? Bronze Automaton, huh? I don't know, I'm tempted to rest. Heat Sinks is an interesting one, but we only have 1 power in the deck right now. We don't get any more until we play it, so I don't think we take it. I'm gonna take another Melter. Melter is a good card. It's really good damage, upgraded with vulnerability. We're not killing him this turn. We'll take 10. Here's hoping we don't die. Looks like we will not die, but it is very close. Get him down to 3 HP. Oh, thank you. I'll take a Glacier. Now, I think I'm gonna rest. Yes, we got Pantograph. I'm not walking into the boss fight at 34 HP, though. That's a little too close for comfort for me. No point dual casting. A Fission would be nice. Electrodynamics would be great, but there's no way of actually making it happen, unfortunately. There we go. Now we'll Fission. We'll get the value out of the orbs. Strike. Melt. Melt. Glacier. 19 block. They're doing 24 damage. One genetic algorithm does it, but I kind of feel like saving it for it to come back around. It's the best block card I have. So let's do a charge battery. That was not a bad turn. Yes, we did lose out on the effect of... I have to get it back. Yes, we did lose out on the effect of the fusion. But it's less of a problem right now. Because we got a good value out of it by just being able to kill an enemy and getting, you know, progress made on the fight. I have nothing that applies weakness. I don't really feel like a beam cell is worth it here. I'd rather kill the other orb faster. He also has a card, Strike Plus. Okay, maybe I don't care that much about the Strike Plus. No point in using the explosive potion either. Might as well wait for his armor to wear off. Although he's getting blocked like every turn? Since when? Skim, Glacier, Charge Battery, Force Field, Defend. If we draw a Force Field, we can make it... Oh, dude, Buffer. Thank you, Buffer. Whew. Talk about a good draw on that one. Capacitor, Melt, Strike. I think it's too early for Bias. I'm just gonna go Genetic. I don't want to lose, you know, one focus over the course of the next 4 turns. I think it's too early for that. We're doing a good job putting up enough block. Still taking a little bit of damage, but it's substantially less than what I think you would expect to take on a fight like this. Hello World I don't even want to play. Random common card in your hand. It could be a good common card, but it's not going to be upgraded because we have Apotheosis, so I actually feel like you just skip it. And you say, you know what, we have better cards. Or cards that we would rather play, in all likelihood. So I think you do Biased now. Heat Sinks, Biased, Glacier. Ensure that you survive thanks to having all of that good block. We would have been dead without that, so it's definitely the time for it. Do you play a second creative AI? Dude, I don't know. Let's just hit you with the Melt. Hope that we have enough enough cards. There you go. A little lucky, but we made it happen. All for one. 0 cost cards in your hand. We have a Claw, Dual Cast, Beam Cell, Zap. Wow, they're already both upgraded. Secret Technique, Fission, Steam Barrier, maybe a Force Field. It could be a good card to add in. A buffer, though. A guaranteed buffer could save us a lot. Yes, we could have also taken a second creative AI, but I don't think that's what we want. Well, I guess you just take Sozu. You get a little bit of extra energy every turn. You can't take any more potions, but we have 2 potions stocked up. That is not a good... It's weird, like, we have the energy relic, now we just want something else, like Runic Pyramid. Couldn't get it. Okay. Well, we're gonna take damage, so I guess we'll play Buffer. Not a good turn 1, but at least we had the Buffer. You're dead, we get extra energy. Apotheosis, Skim. I kinda want a Fission. Didn't get very many cards to play after the Fission, but I felt like we had the energy. Let's just play the Fission. This deck is far too slow. Taking 2 damage. Like, having to rely on creative AI for substantial damage is just making it far too slow of a deck, I think, for a good run. And we don't even have a heal in the deck right now. I would love to be able to add one, but we just haven't gotten one. But we're gonna push forward. We're gonna make it work. We're also very low on relics. Oh my god, I didn't even consider that. Well, we have to fight the Burning Elite on this floor, so we will get something. It's a bit of a snap take, but an upgraded hologram is pretty nice. That should be no damage, yep. Buffer, Creative AI, Genetic Algorithm, Glacier. Genetic Algorithm, Glacier, Buffer means we take no damage on the Exploder's turn. You know what, we'll get 2 energy back from the Plasma. So yeah, we'll do it like this. Creative AI and Buffer. We'll take no damage on the Exploder's turn even if we don't kill him. No, wait a minute. No, yeah, okay, he's gonna explode on this turn. I was like, for a second I was like, wait a minute, he's not gonna explode. Yeah, he is. Freaking idiot, freaking moron. He's dead now. We have enough block. We'll, Steam Barrier Sunder? It works. Keep the buffers intact. It's gonna be a slow lightning kill on these guys, I think. Double Storm. Not really what I had wanted, but honestly, it's not that bad. Hologram, Force Field, Hologram Dual Cast. Okay, that was a pretty decent fight. I don't think we took any damage on it, which is nice. Do we need draw? I think an overclock works. Draw is very handy to have in these sorts of decks. Do we need to visit the shop? We need to visit the Burning Elite. I think I will visit the shop. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. The Mask. No, I don't care about making enemies weak. What is our boss? New Deca. It does purge an artifact, but I'm gonna go to the shop. Maybe get lucky and buy a good relic. It's a pretty good relic. These waffles also pretty nice. Can we afford them both? No, just barely. Give me the stone and card removal of like a basic defend, I think, at this point. Maybe a basic strike. Still kind of relying on melters in like sunders and lightning for a little bit more of my damage. Which doesn't make me feel good. I don't know, maybe like a Rip and Tear would be a good addition. And you know what? We can remove a strike and add in a Rip and Tear. Let's do it. Why not? Is that a scrape? That's a scrape. Can't afford it. But let's do it like this. Why not? Pain. We don't need it. We have Apotheosis. So we'll just upgrade something else instead. I didn't know you could get that event this late in the game, but that's cool. Ah, big giant head. So we actually are much better off at dealing with this guy on this fight with this character. Versus the last time we fought him as the Silent. Creative AI is going to give us a lot of powers that we can play. Played those cards in the wrong order, that's fine. We should be able to get stronger with him. Maybe not faster than him, but we'll get stronger with him. So Beam Cell. Genetic. Give me the buffer. Electro will let me play Loop. Definitely defrag. Might as well static, really. You know, I kind of feel like Fission is okay. We'll be able to play at least a Zap Cold Snap. This is perfect. Stunned for 96. Good. That was a good turn. And now we have 2 buffers out. We don't have to play blocks on his big turns. We can just say, hey, get a couple of defrags out there. Hey, we're not going to be able to block with Glacier. Don't worry about it. Could we block with Glacier? It'll be 8, be 19, plus an additional 10, 29, 32 plus 9. We could get enough block. So let's get enough block. Keep the buffer intact. Now he's only half dead, but we're getting there slowly. Force Field. Defrag. I will play an Electro. I will play a Zap. I will play a Claw. Defend does not get me to enough block. I wish it did. We would be at 44. So there goes one buffer. This is a good turn for the Bias. We'll defrag. Bias. We're 12 focus up. Well, we're at 12 damage with the Lightning, I should say. Literally not 12 focus up. Melt. Dual cast. Melt. We're gonna lose the other buffer. But I think we got him. Especially drawing another buffer, we literally have him. Not bad. Singing Bowl! You piece of garbage. Well, it's something at least. Give me a reboot. It's not what we wanted. Not at all. Well, we will take 2 damage. Not bad on a bad turn. Get Apotheosis out there. Beam Cell. Melt. 12 damage is good enough. We will play Fission. We drew blocks. We will play Loop, Defend. Reboot? Maybe we can draw like a buffer? No? We can play Glacier. Melt him. It's actually probably a better turn because he's not going to debuff us. Zap. We're taking no damage on this turn. Could hologram back another Zap. I like that. Charge battery for energy. When he's doing 12 damage, he does a vulnerability debuff on you, which I would prefer not to have. Let it ride. 2 buffers. You know? Good enough. I'd rather him do 1 big attack. I'd still rather you do 1 big attack. I'd rather not get a curse. Well, we're not taking any damage because of the buffers, but I really wanted him to do like 38 damage. I think he's dead. And we did get to play genetic algorithm, which is nice. Okay, max HP. We might be able to get 10 or 15 max HP, which is worth it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Glacier cannot get us enough block. I still think you play the buffer, though. I mean, you play your hand, I suppose. We'll lose one buffer. That's a pretty bad turn, though. This is also a pretty bad turn. No artifact sucks against this guy. Okay, Apotheosis. Give me a... Overclock. Fission. That's what we wanted. Skim. Zap. Steam Barrier. Give me a hologram Steam Barrier. Charge Battery gives us enough block. Them can attack. That was not too bad. We did a lot of damage on that turn. Gonna kill him. 21, 13, 13. 21 plus 26 is 47. Lightning should do it. I think we're gonna take damage from... No, we're not gonna take damage from Constriction because it's gonna hit the buffer. But this should kill him. Actually, you know what? Constricted didn't happen. I didn't know if it would or not. I'm glad it didn't, though. Preserved Insect. Well, if we really wanted to, we could fight one more elite. Upgrade, can't heal. Heal to full, get a curse. Obtain a rare relic. Rare relic. Not a good turn for genetic. Honestly, just not that great of a turn. This guy does so little damage that I feel like I should just play genetic to make sure I get it played. It's currently doing 31 block. It's really good. Although maybe we should have tried to draw it with hologram. Reboot. There's fission. This is perfect. Yeah, so we could have definitely played genetic algorithm. A little silly. Secret technique. Put a skill in your hand. I don't know what skill I would want. How much damage are you doing? 7 times 6, that's 42? That's enough block. Just do as much damage as I can on this turn. That's pretty good. 6 damage, easy. Buffer, creative AI, defend. With only 4 energy, we can't play all that we would like. I think I would like to play buffer, defend. We would take 1 damage. Unless I get a block on this, which we did. So we will take no damage on this turn. You know what? I didn't even need to play the second defend because we drew charge battery, which is a better block. So my bad. Pay attention. Abe. Talk to myself here. This has been a great fight. And honestly, having a skim and an overclock, it's not that bad. It's good to be able to get enough draw. And we can get enough draw, even if we have to pay for it. And the burn, I mean, on this fight it doesn't really matter because he adds burns anyways. Turnip can no longer become frail. Actually pretty good. Dude, you know what? I think you take consume. With creative AI, we can technically get capacitors, and now we can actually get blocks. That's what I'm thinking. $10, $20, $30, $8. Darnunu, hello, welcome. How you doing? Hate this. These guys are gonna get strong real quick. There's my fission, though. I'm glad I added in fission. It's a good card. I just wanna kill you. It's a good card that's been helping me out a great deal, allowing me to get my blocks up. You're dead, we get energy back and draw. Skim. Can we hologram back Beam Cell? When did we play that? We just played it. Hologram, Beam Cell, Sunder. You're dead. You're dead. You're actually not dead. Now you're dead. Something about this is just working. I kinda like it. You know what? Keep getting that max HP up. And I'm gonna skip the elite. I'm gonna try to just win with what we have, even though it's not fantastic. You know what? Lose 4 max HP. We can get it back in 2 fights. We already fought this guy, and I kinda hate this. Dude, I really do not want you to give me a curse. So we're gonna play Fission. Why did we get 3 energy? It removed the orbs, but I drew and gained 3 energy? Oh, because we gain energy because of fission, not because of evoking the plasma. Had it messed up in my head. Jeff Award, thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome, how you doing? We're gonna melt. 38 damage. We can get 13 plus 15. We can get 28 block. Technically that's enough because of Pantograph, but I'd rather still get more block. So I'm going to play Thunder. Okay. That's fine. We take 1 damage and he gains 16 block. Who cares? Yo, where is my good block cards, please? And by good block cards, I mean Apotheosis making my other cards better. There it is. Okay. 57 damage, perfect buffer. You know what? Let's skim to see what we draw. Good enough. Still vulnerable for 1 turn, but we have buffer. 35. He's doing 39 damage. You know what? There you go. I can block. Yeah. Do a big hit. Do a big hit. Sure. Why not? We're gonna lose the other buffer. He's half dead. We're getting there. Slowly. You know, that's actually good enough. Barely. No, you know what? The burn hit us. That's fine. We still have Pantograph. Taking a little bit of damage is not that bad here. We can take a little bit of damage and still be perfectly fine. You know what? Storm makes force field free. We take 1 damage. There's no point in taking damage. We could just play Steam Barrier, just take none, I suppose. Do we have any free cards? Claw, Zap, Dual Cast. I don't really want to claw him. I would love to play Zap, however. Okay. You know what? We'll do 4 damage, which kind of is a waste of the orb, but whatever. Zap. Claw. 12 damage, making me vulnerable. Hate it. $18 plus 8, that's 26 block. You're doing 27 damage. You know what? I will take. Oh, we're taking no damage. I was gonna say I would take the damage, but I guess we're not gonna take the damage. 24 HP. This guy is, he's a tricky fight. He's a very tricky fight. You've got to be very careful about this guy. He's kind of a jerk. Rebound, force field, steam barrier, defend. You are actually dead. Thank you. Turbo, cool-headed, overclock. You know what? Give me the max HP, one more question mark. It's a shop. I think you take Echo Form. I think here you might take All for One. Zap, Dual Cast, Beam Cell, Claw, Fission, Steam Barrier, Secret Technique, Reboot, Overclock. Yoink! And then you say, hey, we're not going to be able to actually remove a card or do anything at the next shop on the next floor, but if we make it, I'll feel good about it. I want to draw. I want to draw. Okay. We can get 13 block, which is not enough, which is enough to protect one buffer. So I think we do it. Play buffer, play consume. Say that we got very unlucky on the draw, but we drew through a lot of cards that we don't really want to see. Maybe you should make your deck a little bit thinner, Abe. But well, you know, that's a very good point. You raise an excellent point. Play it this turn. Get a lightning out there. I would really like to get an electrodynamics, but we have to play creative AI first. You reboot? Good reboot. Good hologram overclock. Then play creative AI and we'll reboot to see if we get something that costs 0. We get a burn, but we also gotta play a zap. So we're gonna lose the buffer and take 15. Biased is too early. I'm gonna play Echo Form instead, and we'll probably just dual cast the block. But now we've got Echo Form, which means we can double up on expensive shit. Not consume. I will double up on Storm. I will Secret Technique Force Field. Then Hologram Force Field. Might as well play the Melter. Okay, taking no damage. Played 2 Storms. Bias Cognition. Do you double up on Biased Cog Freakignition? All for One would draw Zap, Overclock, Secret Technique, Force Field. Let's do it. We want this fight to go quickly, I think. Beam Cell, All for One, Beam Cell, Zap, Dual Cast, Force Field, Overclock, Steam Barrier. Secret Technique can draw a Claw, and then we can also play a Ball Lightning. There are no skills. Oh, okay, well in that case, maybe just put up block. That was a pretty good turn, though. Does this game have a story? Kind of. Disposable account says there's a corrupt heart that's been making the Spire a bad place to live and screwing with everybody's mind and body, and the whale guy at the bottom keeps sending guys to kill the heart and therefore slay the Spire. You know, that's not a bad way of describing it. Meow at the bottom of the... You know, there actually is a bit of plot to the game. There's one particular event. It is the book event where you can get either the Necronomicon, the Enchiridion, or Nilri's Codex that actually has a little bit of plot. It talks about how Niao is sending people up to the Spire. But it doesn't really talk about the heart, because I think the heart is just, like, added-in content that... You know, the game was so popular that they decided to put it in, and I'm glad that they did, because it's a good game. Echo Form. Hologram. Give me a Claw. Steam Barrier. Double up on Steam Barrier. 36 block. Not great, but it's something. I think we're gonna make it out of the fight, but it's gonna be close. If we ever don't draw block, we might die, but I think we're gonna be fine now. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Triple Echo Form Creative AI. Now, let's beat the heart. How does a little green donut fit into the story? Donu and Deka? It's a very good point. Where do they fit into the story? I'm gonna rest. Weak, maybe. I'm gonna play Heat Sinks. Okay, here we go. Good time to use Explosive Potion. I think I'm even just gonna use it right now, but let's wait just a second. You know what? Do it like this. Apply that vulnerability. Use the Poison Potion for it. It's not that bad. 61 damage, huh? Well, Buffer protects us from quite a lot of damage. Force Field doesn't protect us from the guy on the left, though, so it's not worth playing. Wow, this turn kind of sucks. Do you play Echo Form? How much damage are we taking? We're gonna take... We would take 30, and we'd heal for 25 at the end of the fight. Dude, you know what? Echo Form, Buffer. We'll be 10 HP down if we don't take any more damage. Echo Form means Genetic Algorithm will give us 80 block. That's a lot of block. I'll draw with a burn. What do I care? This is 3 energy. It's actually worth it, I think. Do we want a hologram? Could hologram a beam cell? I kind of like that, because then I can actually focus on doing a little bit of attack damage on this turn. Force Field's free. Secret Technique can draw like a zap, a dual cast. Maybe consume. Okay. Probably should have paid attention to that. Whatever. We put up 106 block. What are my thoughts on being able to sell relics at a shop for a small amount of value? It's an interesting idea. I haven't thought about that sort of stuff in Slay the Spire, but I suppose if you could balance it, go ahead. It's gonna give everyone block. We have a Melter coming up, we should be fine. It's an interesting idea. There are a lot of times when I have relics that just don't matter at all, so being able to get some value out of them would be kind of nice. Double up on Storm would draw Hologram Melter, then we can Beam Cell Sunder. It would do 45 damage, which is not enough to kill, but with the Melter, it definitely would be. So Storm does 1 energy. $46 damage. Explosive Potion wouldn't kill him. Could Hologram Force Field yet again? Or we could Melt, Hologram Melt, and kill him. That's gotta be the play. It has to be. Melt, Hologram, Melt. It's the only thing that does enough damage. We have enough block, but we're not getting through his block, so we'll just, get energy. We lost 1 focus. Kind of actually sucks. Double up on the defend. Secret Technique, we would want to draw like a Glacier, but let's skim first. Then Overclock. This is good. Cold Snap Glacier dual cast. Yeah, that should give me enough block. We can also get Steam Barrier if we need a little bit more. But Cold Snap, Glacier, Dual Cast does give me enough block. We are still going to burn though, so we'll do it like this. Take no damage. Need a defrag. Should have added in a defrag to the deck, let's be honest. Okay, didn't really want to draw the burns, but it's still fine. Okay, we did what we set out to do, which was not take any more damage. Okay, heart fight. Okay. Pretty straightforward. He's hoping we get buffers when he's having his big turns. We are not frail, so the blocks are still worth a good amount. I'm gonna skim. Would love to be able to draw Apotheosis. Didn't get it. It's okay, we're still gonna play the blocks. I will still play a Consume. Same amount of block, but we want the focus up for later. We're gonna take a lot of damage on this turn because we're vulnerable and we didn't draw a lot of blocks. Here's hoping for a buffer or a genetic algorithm, and we did get a genetic algorithm. I think though what I want to do first is dual cast Fission. Even though we take a little bit of damage. Dual cast Cold Snap Fission. It's not upgraded, you idiot. Okay, we're gonna take another 20, but we lost the vulnerability, which is good. Defend, Heat Sinks, Electro. Probably could have played Secret Technique into Apotheosis, which would have been nice, but hopefully we'll draw it on this turn. There we go. Now, block. Block. He's doing 60 damage. We have 40 health. Well, let's hope that we have to play Biased Cognition, draw Reboot, and then we have to draw either Force Field or Steam Barrier off of the Reboot. And I think what we have to do off of Reboot is draw Force Field, Hologram Force Field to live. Alright, well, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for Wanna Go Live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire. Ow.